Stay tuned as X-Men 97 Wave 2 has just been revealed. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And breaking news via Marvel.com, we have just had revealed the second wave of Marvel Legends X-Men 97. That means we have 6 more characters on that glorious card back to go with the 6 we already have. That's 12 in total to accompany the animated series, which we haven't even seen yet. It keeps getting delayed, but hopefully at some point in 2024 we will see the X-Men return to our screen in animated form. But we have these figures to whet the appetite. Wave 1 was great, but Wave 2 has an interesting mix of first time in the line characters that we have never had in Marvel Legends form, and also some obvious X-Men we needed to complete the team. So let's just dive straight in here. 6 brand new Marvel Legends revealed. First up, of course, has to be Cyclops. Now this seems to be the same Cyclops on the VHS wave, the new Vulcan body, but without that pesky cell shading. They've also gave us display options, as now we get the alternative head with the sort of energy effect piece that we have gotten before with the X-Factor Cyclops, but never with the Jim Lee version. So I think people would appreciate that sort of blast effect from his eyes. And if you're going to get Cyclops, then you need Jean Grey. And poor Jelly-Leg Jean was just a terrible Marvel Legend. But redemption is on the cards, as now we have a completely pinless, double-jointed knees and elbowed Jean Grey. Hopefully she can stand, because now she has 2 head sculpts that look a lot more accurate to what we actually see in the animated show. She gets the ponytail head sculpt with the right colour, it seems, and also the right sort of parting or the sort of bangs in her hair, and then we also get the long hair head sculpt as well. So you still have those options. So a much better Jean Grey, potentially the best Jim Lee Jean Grey we have in figure form, is here. So redemption for Jean. Next up it gets interesting, because if they're continuing the continuity of that original X-Men series, then Charles Xavier's in space and he left Magneto in charge. So we've already had Magneto in Wave 1, but now they give Magneto in his sort of headmaster, sort of New Mutants comic inspired outfit in figure form. And again, 2 head sculpts for him that I'm sure you can use on some of your previous Magnetos as well. So I'm sure people will appreciate that. But this looks really nice. This seems to be Magneto's main look for the animated show. But of course, we don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Next up, we also get a Nightcrawler. Now, this is the same Nightcrawler we have gotten before. He again comes with 2 head sculpts. This is a solid figure. It really is. But it's the same that we've already gotten. But it is pretty sought after. So I imagine this is for people to backtrack and get themselves a Nightcrawler in their collection, which I'm sure no one will be mad with. And if you do have him, now you have one on a nice card back for display. But this is where it gets really interesting. First time in the line, and the engine of vengeance is in our rear view mirror, because the Goblin Queen is here. If you've been watching the live streams recently, me and Rich have been talking about it. We've been feeling this coming. I also spoke to Ryan Ting at MCM London about the potential of a Goblin Queen, considering we've had new characters that sort of line up with her. Well, she's in the animated show, and now we have it in figure form. Of course, the design is slightly different to what we've seen in that sort of base, that sort of unlockable tier for the Engine of Vengeance that was never destined to be. But now we get to add the character to our collection, which I think people are excited about. She also comes with a little baby accessory. They're getting reuse out of that. It could be Cable, right? It's gotta be, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's all about that character representation in plastic in the display, that world building, and that's what it's all about. So I'm very happy to add the Goblin Queen for the first time ever in the Marvel Legends line, may I add. So again, these figures, yes, they represent the X-Men 97 show, but you can absolutely use them in your comic display as well. Remember, no cell shading, so you can mix and match these ones. You can blur the lines. This last one is another brand new first time in the line character. We haven't really seen how he's going to play into the animated show, of course, but it is the Executioner. So he is probably the biggest, bulkiest figure out of the wave, but it is always nice to add brand new characters to the line. He comes with, where's his weapons as well, of course, with his big trench coat, probably some new pieces here as well. So yeah, nice to add new characters. So first time ever Goblin Queen, first time ever Executioner, brand new costume for Magneto, a second chance for people to get a Nightcrawler if they're after him, and then probably the best Jean Grey redemption for Jean Grey in the Jim Lee outfit, and then the Cyclops that everybody wants, the completely pinless Jim Lee Cyclops. So overall, solid wave. It says no pre-order date apart from pre-order early 2024, so this will be a spring release, so I'm sure it won't be too long before we start seeing these figures to accompany the figures that we already have. So I'm still a little bit sad there's no Beast. I'm sure Rich is going to be sad that there's no Jubilee, but are there any potential further lines? I know we've just got these, but are there going to be a wave 3? Are there going to be any deluxes or 2-packs? I don't know, but it is someone's anniversary coming up, so I'm sure this ain't going to be the last X-Men we see. Tomorrow is a brand new Marvel Legends live stream, the last one of 2023, so I have no doubt we will get more reveals tomorrow, which is the 14th of December if you're watching this out of sync. But it doesn't matter, I will be back to recap all of that as well. You know it's all about Legends here, so if you like Legends, you're in the right place, alright? Check out the reviews on the channel right now, the playlists, but most importantly, please, 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 hit that subscribe button, hit that join button as well, and you can be on the channel. It's as simple as that, okay? Much, much appreciated. Follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter at Dan Who Reviews. Let me know what you think about this new wave in the comments below, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.